Hey guys, it's Pretty Peanut Jeff here by myself today, and we're just going to be doing a little bit of a sped up version of this video because I'm going to show you all the minigames and stuff like that in a deep jungle. Right there where I'm sort of walking around, that's where Blue Trinity was. I think we accidentally got rid of that at the end of an episode when I didn't show it off. Over here there's actually a little thing you can do in the camp. If you look around the camp and examine some stuff, they give you these recipe cards. One recipe is to give you a high potion, the other one is to give you neither. You pretty much just look at the pot and set it on fire, and then look at the little chemical things, and then use Blizzard on it. And that's done. Alright, what am I doing? Oh, I'm customizing my magic, okay. And over here in the Hippo's Lagoon, there's a couple chests that I didn't get. You sort of have to jump onto the treetops and to get them. One of them's a little bit tricky to get. Like here I fail a couple times. You sort of have to like jump properly from the highest one on like the very edge. And so there's that. And then in the deep jungle, there are two different minigames. The first one here I'm going to show you is a vine swinging minigame. It's really quite annoying. So just use the trick that we showed you earlier, where you press triangle to swing on the vines. And then the first one's jump course. You just sort of swing around as fast as you can from the first place to the second place. We actually haven't seen this place yet because I sort of skipped over it in the main story of the world because it's not important whatsoever. You're all the way over here and you're done with that first one. And pretty much the easiest way to get back over there is just to go down to the Hippo's Lagoon and climb back up, because you could always just swing back. That's kind of boring. And sort of screwed up a bit here. There's also a save point to here, so like if you came here before and didn't know about the minigame, you could always just go to that save point, go through that save point to this area. In the second vine swinging minigame, there are some snakes. So it says danger because the snakes will probably fall off the branch if you swing on them for too long. And over here there's a chest that I didn't get because whenever you use the vines, or whenever you play the vine swinging game, all the little chests go away. So just try to remember to get the chests before you play the game. And okay, well here's the third game. And as you go along with the games, you'll find that there's either less vines or there's more snakes. And there's also a thing you can do in the game where instead of like actually pressing the X button to jump from vine to vine, you just press the circle button. And instead of jumping to a vine, you actually just jump off of the vine or the snake, and you can go wherever you want with that jump, instead of automatically going over to the next vine. And it helps in some of these courses, like with the last course. Okay, and I'm just showing you here that in the journal, that's where the minigame spot is, and it shows you all the vine courses. Now, over here in the climbing trees area, what's strange is that you hit these flowers with magic, and for some reason they change color depending on the magic you hit them with, and they open up. I'm not really sure why they do that. I thought it was pretty cool to show off. There might be something there that I don't know about, so like, if someone's watching this who might know, then tell me about it. There's also a Trinity mark here that we didn't get in the main story of the world. And it's just a gummy, so that's not really all that important. Like up here in the treehouse, I forgot to get a certain item, so I'll just go ahead and get that. You might notice that there's some white mushrooms around here. They're all stopped right now because there is a pink agaricus, and to get the pink agaricus to come out, you have to use a spell called Stop, and use it on every single one of those white mushrooms. The pick up characters will come out, and you have to do a little mini game that I'll get into a little bit later. Okay, now here is the second mini game. It's just that vine sliding. I'm not sure what to call it. Tree sliding. Yeah, tree sliding mini game. So we saw this before, but like now that you're done with the world, there's going to be little fruits lying around on the tree branches, and pretty much all you have to do is collect a little fruit, and they'll give you a little time limit or a score for your time limit. Now, every time you finish one of the little roots, there's a second root, but you have to get all 10 in the first root to open up the second root. And also, when you go in for the second time, you have to make sure you get all the fruit again in order to open up a third root. And it does this about 5 times. So here's the second one. Make sure you hit that rock that I blew up, because it's kind of annoying if you don't break it. Because if you don't break it, you'll get hit, take damage, and you might actually miss the fruit that's to the right of it. And more or less, I'm just going to skip over to like in between the first time I did it. The first time I did a certain route, and then up to the second time. And you actually end up in different areas of the world this way. I guess like if you were in the world and you didn't want to go all the way back to the gummy ship, you could always go on the tree vines, the tree sliding game, in order to get to where you want. But oh, here's also a little white mushroom thing that I didn't show off yet. So with the white mushroom minigame, they appear in various worlds, and they do this little charades thing. Right here, I get the Thunder Charades gift, which is where there's a little ball of light that appears above the white mushroom, and so you just hit it with thunder, and it'll give you a thing that says Thunder Art. So just basically, it's supposed to show that you mastered the spell, which doesn't really make any sense to me. And now we're back over to tree sliding. This tree sliding game is really monotonous. You just sort of go around and get the fruit. I kind of like the music though. The music sounds pretty nice. Especially now that it's reorchestrated, it sounds much better. Okay, here's another white mushroom thing. Now, you have to make sure that you hit the white mushroom with the same spell 3 times. And here I did Blizzard. The Blizzard, the white mushroom will fan itself, basically saying it's hot, so it wants it to be cold, so hit it with Blizzard. And there's also something else you can do with the white mushrooms. Like if you decided that you wanted to get a special item from it, you could hit it. You could hit the white mushroom with one spell for the 3rd time. Like any spell, you can hit the white mushroom with any spell 3 times, or you can hit the white mushroom 3 times with any spell as long as it follows with the charade they're doing. And you will, and on the 3rd one, you'll get a special item pertaining to that spell. So like if you hit with Blizzard Blast, you get a Blizzard Shard, or Frost Shard. And earlier I did Cure on it. Cure is shown through the when they're on the ground, sort of like I'm dying, so heal me.
See ya.
And then Fire, the mushroom will pretend that it's cold. So of course you want to heat it up. It's kind of half of these are logic, and the other half is sort of like just knowing from the internet, I'm guessing. Oh, and here's the Black Ballads again. I'm just sort of showing off that I got all 4 hits. If you get 3 hits on a Black Ballad, there is a 20% chance that you will get the special item that they have, which is a Lightning Stone. Now, if you hit them 4 times, you actually get lightning stone no matter what. I was actually kind of lucky in my own playthrough of this, because I got a lightning stone 3 times out of the 4 tries that I had against the Black Ballad. And oh yeah, I'm going over to Wonderland now, and I just decided that you guys might want to see the gummy ship route, because we haven't seen this one before, because it's going from Deep Jungle to Wonderland. Probably most of you don't really care to see this because it's just another gummy ship route, but yeah, it's something new we haven't seen yet. I might also show the gummy ship missions in this Let's Play, but I'm not really sure. It all depends on how well I do in my own playthrough, because I've never actually done the gummy ship missions before, but I'm planning to do them to get the trophies. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but in the original Kingdom Hearts there actually wasn't a score, and all those like little stat things there on the right side. That's something new that's only for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Okay, well now here in Wonderland, there's a couple chests that we can get now that we have that Thunder spell. So there was one, and the other one is over inside of that painting. And if you give these mushrooms, not mushrooms, flowers, mushrooms, wow, flowers, some items, and then you examine them after they're done giving you whatever, they actually tell you a few secrets about the forest. Okay, and right here, I'm just sort of going over the alternate cutscenes that we could have gotten, because there's many different alternate cutscenes in this game, and like for example right here, if there is an alternate cutscene if you actually lost to Leon instead of beating him.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
So like here we go again with the...
As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
What's that supposed to mean and all that?
But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
It was actually kind of weird just sort of letting him hit me, because I was on beginner mode, just to sort of speed run it so I can get to this cutscene fast. And it took him a while for him to hit me because he kept backing away for some reason. He even missed me with Faraga. There we go.
Hey, you found it. Nice going, Leon.
Still, it looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
You know, I actually find it a little bit better that Sora loses. The cutscene sort of sounds better with the voice acting, and I feel like it makes a little bit more sense for Sora to lose against Leon. And there's also an alternate cutscene with Cloud, because you could have lost to him too.
Is that the best you can do?
So let's see this. for this cutscene. Like symbolically, I think it's actually a lot better that Cloud won.
My head.
But the thing with
Donald?
Hades doesn't make any sense
Goofy?
if he won, because he just like, oh, sorry, I sort of let out Cerberus even though you won. All right, it's okay. And here we're gonna fight against Cerberus again because Arctic Entity lost against him. And now like I can't really like say, oh yeah, I'm better because I won, because this is on beginner mode because I was trying to speedrun it. Now this scene, I also think is better that Sora loses, because it doesn't really make any sense when he's on the ground, honestly. Like in the losing scene versus the winning scene. And now over here, I think I explained before that you might get a different character if you don't go to Wonderland first in this cutscene. So it's going to go through the whole cutscene again, but you're going to see someone else in the end. Now, I don't really want to do this a whole lot, where I show off like all of the alternate cutscenes, because there are a lot of different alternate cutscenes, because I guess Square Enix was like, oh, let's let these guys do whatever they want with this game, have their own little experiences. But there's a lot of like little tiny changes. Like for example, there's actually a lot of cutscenes where, because of something that happens later in the game, someone won't appear in a cutscene.
They are falling into our hands one by one. Speaking of which,
and so there you saw Snow White. Alright, so I guess I'll see you guys next time then. Goodbye.